Hi, I am Nick Moon. I'm auditioning for the part of Phil in Gatecrasher. We shall be picking this up from scene 60. So you all ready for the big opening next week then?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Yeah, good. Heard the tech's going well. It's about time, I suppose. Trouble with these West End shows is they take so bloody long to get on their feet, don't they?
Think of the money though.
I like your attitude. So, tell me, have you heard any more from Psycho Boy?
Nah, it seems to have given up.
Well, he's got the message then, which is good, I suppose. Either that or the men in white coats have finally come for him. Look, I've been thinking recently about this play. Right? I mean, what are we going to do next? I mean, that novel of yours was a bestseller, so...
So?
Well, are the fires still burning? Is there anything new in the pipeline?
Maybe.
Have you thought any more about that ghostwriter I was telling you about?
What?
Look, seriously, all the best writers out there are doing it, okay? Look, all that happens is... Well, they write something like you would. They flesh out the characters, they develop the whole thing and whatever. And then you just simply come in at the very end, fiddle about with some endings, and then bingo, it's the new James Francis novel.
Be a cold day in hell before I do that.
Come on, everybody's at it. Look,
No!
Fine, okay, look, I was just thinking about you, that's all.
I'm sure.
Seriously though, what are you doing? And don't tell me nothing, because I know that mind of yours. There's something whirling about inside of it.
If you must know, I've started work on a new script.
James, that's fantastic.
Yeah, well, it's just a variety of ideas at the minute. But I think it's got the potential to be strong. In fact, it could be my best yet.
Well, it's brilliant. Look, okay, tell me about it.
All sorts of things, really. Innocence, sexuality, death.
Death, that sounds a bit grim, really.
Why? The one thing we share is that we all face it eventually. Been thinking about it a lot lately.
Because of Simon?
Not particularly. Just, it's quite fascinating. That idea that you never know when your time's going to come. I mean, what would you say if I told you I was going to die tonight? You'd probably expect me to bash out these 3 new novels I know absolutely nothing about. Or have you one of these ghost writers for that?
How did you hear about that?
Read about it last night online. Fascinating what you can find down there. James Francis signs a 3-book deal with AccuPress.
Fucking Yanks. Do they promise they wouldn't? Look, I was going to tell you, but...
But what?
But you've got so much else on, I didn't want to disturb you.
Disturb me? What? So you just decided instead to sign me up for a 3-book deal behind my back?
I did it for you, okay?
Oh, please spare me.
I did. This is what you're good at, okay? Writing. The world deserves to see more James Francis.
No, your bank balance does. I'm just a commodity to you, aren't I? Something you can sell, something you can shelve. You know, a lot of other publishers would give their right hands to work with me.
Yeah, I'm sure they would.
Excuse me?
Look, I know you, right? You might look like this respectable author to the outside world, but I know who you really are. All these sordid weekends. These nights with rent boys and God knows what. Jesus, if they only knew what I knew.
Why don't you tell them then? No doubt you've got a diary documenting it all.
Look, don't you dare say that, okay? I would not do that. Do you know why? Because I'm your friend, okay? I care about you, James.
Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare call me your friend. A friend doesn't let somebody get drawn into this sordid excuse of a life. A life you created for them. A friend doesn't just use someone so they can buy themselves a new car, God, I've been blind for so long. Well, you know what? It ends now.
What does that even mean?
It means you, the business, the play, I'm taking a break from it all.
Taking a break? What are you talking about? You can't take a break. You open next week. But the actors and the crew, they've been working their asses off, James. You cannot do that.
Well, they can keep on expecting.
James, you're not thinking straight.
You know what, Phil? Without you making sure that I'm pissed and coked out my head 24/7, this is the straightest I've been able to think in a very long time.
James, just... Right.